So I was just working out with a friend from high school. He's an amazing guy. And I was thinking of this concept of if you do a little bit each day, over the long term, your future self will thank you that you did a little bit today so that your future self can benefit from it. And the reason this came to my head was because in the past, when it came to, let's say, working out, I used to always have the image of, oh, I need to get abs, I need to get in shape. And because I had that in my mindset, then when I would work out after a month, 2 months, 3 months, and didn't get abs, I would just give up, be like, oh, this isn't for me, it's not working. But instead, I was like, if I just do a little bit each day that makes me sweat, and I listen to my body on how much I should eat, because my body actually always tells me, hey, I'm done eating way before I'm normally would be done eating. Like, I actually push past the feeling of, oh, I'm full. And I've seen people who work out and they're like track calories down to the last calorie, this, that. And I'm like, dude, if you just listen to your body, and this comes from, like, I've done like it's like now I've seen the result of, like, my body fat percentage going lower, all of that, building more muscle. So it's like I've seen how it works now. And I'm like, if you just listen to your body, you eat less than what you should. And I was like, if I just do that each day, break a sweat and eat properly, listen to my body on how much to eat, then eventually I'll get the outcome of the body that I want anyway. But if I make the goal, let's say the fit body, then as soon as I hit it, I'm just gonna give up anyway. So it's not sustainable. And this was a really it took me a long time to understand this concept, because I was the type that I was like not patient, and I just wanted everything now. I wanted all the results now, instant gratification, all that. And so I could never stick to anything long enough to see any results when it came to making money, building business, working out, just any of that. And if you can see for yourself, pick something, whether it's business, whether it's working out, and figure out what is that thing that you like to do each day that you actually enjoy doing, but it'll get you closer. So for me, let's say building a business was, okay, I gotta generate some leads. But within that, I made it fun for me. I was like, okay, I like playing sports. Let's say I like playing soccer, volleyball, whatever, volleyball. Then I would go to a volleyball meetup where there's people and I play volleyball, and then I end up chatting with people and get leads from that. So I made it fun for me, and I was like, that's something I could do, whether I feel like it or no. I just show up, play some sports, and meet some people. And that's the thing too, is anything you do, whether it's in business, relationship, health, you'll get to those days where then you don't feel like it. You don't feel like doing anything. And on those days, that's when you show up and you just do something to get by. Because those days will come, and no matter how great let's say if you're working out, how great your workout plan is, whatever, I guarantee those days will come where you don't feel like doing it. And so those days, what I do, I just show up and I do something to break a sweat, and I do something that I enjoy. And it may have nothing to do with my workout plan or whatever. I don't even have a workout plan. I just show up, I'm like, okay, what do I want to work on? And I just work on it. I make it fun. Because I'm like, if I do that long enough, then I'll get the results anyway. And in terms of learning now, if you learn something today and you learn something each day, then your future self will become way more smarter, and you'll have way more things to apply and get results from. Now there's a point within that of not going to just learn, not to apply anything. But my point is, even if you do a little bit each day, the bigger results come later on. And if you're the type that you're like, I need studies on this or whatever, look up. I'm pretty sure there's science behind all of this stuff. But for me, I just understand my body. That's my science. It's like when I work out, I know something's happening. Like the fact that your muscles get sore, something's happening, right? And it's not magic. So that's what I wanted to share. And that's a hard point, like doing the right thing long enough consistently, but make it fun so that you actually stick to it. And it's that continuous progress of you doing something each day that eventually will give you the result. So yeah, in the comments, let me know what is that one thing for you that just based on what I shared, you're like, okay, this is something I always want. Let's say playing guitar. I used to want to play guitar. I was like, if today I just focus on, I don't know, playing, remembering how to play 2 different strings from a song, and next day 2 other strings, and next day 2 other chords, and next day 2 other this, then now within a week or 2, now I could play a song. But it's a little bit each day. Whereas if I just try to do the whole thing now, it's not gonna work out. It's like a baby doesn't go from never standing up in their life to all of a sudden standing up. It's like they go from, a position of like kind of like crawling, they hold that, but then they fall, they hold that, they fall, eventually they can hold it, then they start crawling, they do that for a while, then they practice getting up while using a table or something, and it's like slowly they do something each day to become stronger, and eventually they can stand up and eventually walk, run, all that. So it's the same concept. So yeah, in the comments, let me know what is it that you see for yourself that you could work on and build and make it enjoyable. And if you watch this far, put the word consistent in the comments as well, so I know who you are, and I like and I'll comment under your comment. But yeah, let me know what it is. Peace.